Recording.
Welcome back.
Michael.
Welcome back, everybody, to session 63. Last time,
6 more and
you guys,
6 more sessions and it'll be
Four more sessions.
session 69.
I don't get it. Last time, you guys had spent your time in Gamora getting ready for what was essentially going to be a stealth mission going through the city of Zawar. You had spent some time to do some preparations. Michaelis trying his best to make some alterations to Bane's sword, which came to a not perfect conclusion, but something. Mabel spent her time studying with Ark and learning the basics of teleportation magic.
Yeah, I did.
Lascivious had spent some time trying to get information about the Orcish relations that are amongst Orlais people and the history of Gamora, only kind of finding a small bit about historical figures. Bonelia spent some time around the town just taking a little bit to relax, and so did Sonnet amongst taking small snippets to check in on Mabel. There were some visions and some dreams and some conversations that were had. Bonelia with Ashanta, Mabel having a dream of the Banished Realm, and Sonnet having a vision of Tekuin. The day arrived where you would all teleport to Zawar. A risky mission considering Ark has never been to the city, so his aim will not be perfect. But before you could make that travel, Nabori had some friends to reunite you with. Specifically, 2 giant spiders and a hippogriff. Lascivious sent those 2 giant spiders off to miraculously sent them off with a understanding of what to look for and what to potentially bring back as a track. And Son decided to leave his hippogriff temporarily behind in the meantime. You all then would join Ark in the center. He would finish the teleportation rune, and with him and Mabel's help, the 6 of you would teleport to Zawar, but not exactly where you might have wanted to land. Crashing on the cliffside of the actual rocky surface that holds Zawar aloft at the ocean, you had some struggles. Staying up in the upper layers where some of you were being hit by the rogue waves of water that were slamming into you and causing some damage. After some work and Bonelia finding out that there was indeed the smuggler's tunnel buried underneath lots and lots of water, you all would take a deep breath, dive in, and begin exploring a well past decommissioned state of a smuggler's tunnel once ran by Adonis himself. Having found some relics of the past, including a smuggler's list for some items that were possibly left behind. You have come across many different creatures known as Deep Ones, these aquatic humanoid monsters that were surprisingly friendly when not fighting a giant hellish anglerfish that descended into some realm of sorts to escape being mauled to death by a pack of these creatures. After a little while of exploration, sneaking through the tunnels, collapsing some tunnels behind you, Bonelia, you all reconvened at what appeared to be the resting quarters of the people who used to work in this smuggler's tunnel. And as we come to that point, the 6 of you have reconvened back in this area. You have come across a doorway that is still missing one singular I can't remember what I described them as, but a talisman of sorts to open a doorway.
Just a little key
Yes, thank you. Lascivious attempted to bypass the door using his ghost step tattoo, but for the first time I think ever, something blocked even that ability.
Well, it's impossible to get in here because I couldn't do it.
That's what makes it impossible?
Well, I've never not been able to go into a place with my ghost step ability, so it's just, I guess it's not possible.
All right,
So it's just a dead end?
It's just a full-on dead end, but I think we should just move on.
Alright, let's head out.
Well, hold on. Guys, can I see the keys again? Or the medallions, whatever they're called?
The 2 out of the 3? What are you going to do that'll open the door for us?
I can tell you where the other one is. And you can go get it, Lascivious.
You might actually be onto something. Split it in half, and then you have 3.
Split them in half.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll go get it. Where is it?
The anglerfish has it.
Okay.
The what?
Oh yeah, he can deal with
Huh?
that.
One sec.
That's fine.
Don't worry, Benelia. You don't have to worry. You are in a safe space.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
seriously, what do we do?
Well,
So where is
we can go fishing.
where? I mean, before
where-
it was maybe up there, but
Well, I mean, Lascivious and Ark and everybody that went with me saw that big fucking thing, and then
I
saw
saw
the
where it
even
was.
bigger
Is it
fish.
still there? Is it still exactly in the same spot?
It's farther
No.
up.
We might as well
It
check.
swam away, but the thing took a chunk out of one of those big monsters, and then just went off somewhere. So it is injured, but I don't think by a lot.
I was able to commune with the one in here, and I convinced it to go away. I actually just fully pacified 2 of them, so maybe I could pacify the other ones.
Well, this one's a different creature than the ones you've been dealing with. Like,
Yeah,
the
but
one
them,
that we
like,
swam
we go
past.
back, and they're obviously probably still there, and so I could pacify them, and then they could help us find it.
I don't know if they want to even deal with that thing. That thing was tearing their shit up. So
well, but we do. So
What?
either
what,
way,
Lascivious?
It was doing what, Michaelis?
It was tearing their shit up. It's not. Am I not saying it right? Is that not what the kids say?
No, it's just you're right.
I haven't
they
been
were in the
talking
they were
to
getting their shit
children
torn
as
up,
of late.
Yeah.
They're
I mean, the thing
tearing
was
their shit
biting
up.
chunks of flesh off the thing's face and such. So I gathered that. I mean, it's tearing.
Tearing that shit.
I don't
up.
know.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Okay, we got that clear.
Very
Great.
medieval fantasy of you.
It's words.
So are we going after the anglerfish?
I guess so.
I suppose so.
I don't know,
So
guys.
now-
Though it might even what if the keys don't work and it's a ruse? What if it's a distraction of sorts?
Is
person-
not to potentially I
Please
didn't
cut them
prepare it for the day. I didn't prepare it for the day, but you went incorporeal for a moment and you couldn't walk through it, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Mabel, do you have any kind of I don't know if it'll work perfectly, but do you have any kind of dispelling magic on you prepared for the day? Because depending on what kind of magic is blocking the door, it could be as simple as that.
I don't know,
I
mean,
I don't really have it prepared for the day.
It's unfortunate.
poop.
What if I prepare it right now, right? Like I scroll through my book and then I read it. Right? That should be the problem.
We could take, if people are willing, we could take a small rest in the room. You all managed to keep these creatures away for a little while.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, we can do that. Preparation is key. So
I'm
we
in
can
no
do that.
rush. Maybe Sana and I could get on that cutting in half, making it 3 keys.
And then you just
Nobody-
destroy one other key, and then we're fucked.
No, it's not.
No,
destroyed,
no,
it's just you put it back together.
everyone. Me doing dispel magic, there would be no need for the key for the medallion.
This is just a contingency.
Yeah.
Hand me the
There
medallions.
won't need to be.
Don't worry.
contingency.
Don't worry, Mabel. I have rope.
We can tie it back together.
Yeah.
Just need to
Yeah,
make
Sana-
sure if you
Sana and I
can.
are
Oh my
on
goodness.
we're on the same wavelength, you know.
I didn't
Yeah,
know you guys are
I
into
bet.
crochet. Damn.
I wonder if
You to
that'll
make
get
Okay,
sure.
makes
resent.
Mm,
Oh,
I'm gonna
turns
do
out
it.
I'm wrong. Turns out I'm wrong. You can't change out your spells on a short rest. I thought you could.
but that's
was
why I
right.
was like, surely I
think
could skip through.
4 hours is technically a
I-
long for her. So,
So
we
I
can hang out.
just
I have an
Oh.
anti-magic field.
oh, slap
Okay,
that
so
bad boy on there.
what if Bonelia
Well,
gets
that-
on my back and then I ghost step?
And then she just
It
falls
will-
to the floor.
Not Charles. Ark looks to you, goes, "That will disable your incorporealness. It's an anti-magic field."
Fuck.
You
God,
dumb
that
mother
is so
Christ.
stupid. Someone hand me that medallion so I can split it in half.
Here, 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the water and I'm just gonna start going and try to summon it from the water.
The
Anglerfish,
anglerfish.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna try and
tasty,
summon the
tasty morsel
anglerfish.
over here for you.
By blowing into the water.
You
Splashing around.
Ark looks to you, Bonelia, and goes, "Do you have the field prepared?"
Prepared. Well, it would
What-
take me up to an hour to get it
To
ready.
change up.
Like I have it prepared. I do have it prepared.
But it like takes an hour to like cast. You mean, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ark looks to you. It's possible. I don't. It depends on what kind of magic the wall is under, but it could be something. If the only problem is we need a way to open the door after the field is open that is non-magical.
That's what Michaelis is for.
Do you think you can break down the wall, Michaelis?
Well, I should be able to. I'm gonna go over to the door and just. Can I inspect it? Can I roll for it? Like,
Lascivious
about
is
hint
Yeah,
if there's anything that's
sure,
broken.
just like swishing the water a bunch.
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check. Yeah, I think perception would probably be best.
All right, that is a 21.
21. Judging, so you guys had already put 2 medallions in earlier, and the doors were made of these solid type stone that had moved inwards and then kind of continue to push backwards. That kind of gives you a little bit of insight into potentially that this, if it follows the same kind of suit, the final doorway might continue to push backwards, and that might, if you just give it a good shove, it could potentially open. But knowing how most doorways are, it could be a slide up, it could be slide down. It's a little hard to tell with the angle you're looking at this door from.
Could I investigate the door to see if I can see what, like, in which way it would open?
Yeah, sure. You can give me a perception check or investigation check.
Okie dokie. That is going to be an 18.
An 18. Looking at the grooves and how this door has kind of gone across, you can see, like, down at the bottom and the top that there's no drag marks outside of these two. So it doesn't look like it goes forward. It looks like it potentially goes either up or down.
Okay. Does it look like it could I guess, okay, yeah, it goes up or down. Well, it looks like this would have to go either up or down, so I'm going to take a guess and say up. So, Michaelis, if you're going to open this thing, you're going to have to grab it from the bottom and pull up.
Alright. That seems to be something I can try.
I'm going to go back to swishing in the water.
All right, I'm gonna take about an hour to cast the spell.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
During this hour, do any of you do anything in the meantime?
Yes. I swish around in the water and try to get the attention of the fish with the key.
I lied. It only takes an action to cast the spell, but it lasts for an hour.
Oh, it lasts for an hour. Okay.
Oh.
I know how to
Say
read.
You stall for an hour, anyways.
Yeah. I'm like, these guys need to calm down for a little.
There's something weird in the air.
I need a,
Yeah.
Flashback
I need a
nonsense.
smoke break, honeys.
Guys, why does
It
this
takes these an
joint
hour.
smell really weird?
Bonilla, yeah, you go right to the door, using your sight as your focus. You cast the anti-magic field. You see Ark backs up quite a bit from you because he knows that if he's in that field, he's practically useless. So he takes his backs away. The anti-magic field, for those who are not aware, any kind of magical items that you are holding, any kind of spells that you cast, just don't work. So I would imagine most of you kind of understand that concept and would back away, or would take the
I don't
the
know.
lead of Ark, who's
Wait.
just back
Kalis,
away.
so if you don't understand, because you're not a magic guy, you're not a magic guy, right? So I just want to let
Right.
you know.
Does that mean Killager will just leave the sword if I just stick my sword in
No,
there? And then,
it just means
no.
that your sword doesn't work. Like, it's just not gonna work. Just so you know, because you're not.
That's
a
It's a
magic
funny.
sword.
So it's a good
sword,
thing you got your
Lucius.
chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
It's a
goodness you have
It's
your
a
chain.
sword. It does not stop being a sword because whatever, like all the souls may not be able to
It
talk
stops
with me,
being magical.
but it's still a sword.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know. Are we
figured-
sure Ark isn't a
It
magical
turns into like a
shapeshifter?
knife.
But it's still a knife.
And that's why he's standing away.
It's possible.
All right.
I'm gonna shove him in
Either
the field.
way, shove Ark.
I shove Ark.
Lascivious
Uh,
goes just
Bonilla,
in and
you
out of the boundary. Precipitation? Not precipitation. Precipitation? Not precipitation.
Vanilla, you cast the anti-magic field. How big is that spell?
It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Centered on Bonilia.
Oh no.
All right.
What did you do, Cornelia?
It's his true form without magic.
Bonilla, you go through. Also, a point of note, you see that not only do the magical items kind of surrounding your friends kind of like, as you cast a spell, kind of just immediately lose their shimmer until they leave the magical field, you see that some of the lanterns on the wall kind of like flickered for a moment, but then immediately just stay completely dark. Almost as if they were magical at one point, but had a power source that weren't, technically out of juice, pretty much.
Did I turn these on?
Michaelis.
Or were they always on?
You would turn. I think you turned these ones on with
okay.
prestidigitation. So they just kind of like flicker in and out as they were turned off. Michaelis.
Ready,
Remember,
boys.
lift with your legs.
All right. Sorry, Benelli, I just had to squeeze by. And what do you want me to do? Just a strength roll?
You're gonna give me an athletics roll.
Athletics.
Pretty
All right.
high DC, because there's not really anywhere proper to grip from. So it might work. It might not work.
Right. I rolled a 26.
26. Where's the DC on that? You Okay, yeah. You go and like try to find a grip hold for this door and just aren't really finding one. So you take Engraver, dig it into the floorboards to make your own little divot, put your hands underneath, and you all see almost every single vein on Michaelis's arms just start to like show as he puts all of his effort into lifting this stone door. And after a good 2 minutes of just constantly exerting pressure, you see it move an inch. And then
Guys, you
very,
see that?
very slowly, very, very slowly, Michaelis manages to lift this door. You all, as you kind of look into this room, you see a table, a few items that look very waterlogged, incredibly like the room just kind of begins to flood water outwards as he kind of lifts it. And as Michaelis, you get to the very top, you realize that this thing, even as you hold it upwards, it is constantly emitting pressure down on you. Whatever items are in here, you're gonna have to be quick because you cannot hold this door open for very long.
All right,
All right, guys, get in there.
Go, go, go.
I'm gonna just run in and fucking grab everything as fast as I can.
Is the anti-magic field still on?
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
just gonna
indeed
stay by the
on.
door just in case.
Yeah,
Then I don't go through it.
Activates like it
Oh,
crushes.
Yeah, I just get in there quick, do my little sleight of hand.
Ow.
Alrighty, so let's get so Sonnet and Lascivious are going inside.
No, I don't go
just
through the magic
lascivious.
field.
Okay, Lascivious, give me a sleight of hand check as well. Actually, give me a perception check, and then we'll do sleight of hand.
Okay, cool. So perception is going to be a 21, and sleight of hand is
Okay.
going to be a 22.
A 22. Alrighty. Going into the room, you find you find 3 items that still look like they are of usable quality.
Okay.
You kind of shimmy through like quickly. Give me your sleight of hand was which again?
22.
22. Yeah, kind of going through, you find bottles upon bottles of potions that look absolutely rancid. They're bubbling with this gross kind of like purplish color. They look like they've been sitting there for Lord knows how long. Amongst other things, you see piles and piles of broken armor, as well as just off in the corner with your perception check, you see that there is a piece of armor that looks to have been damaged throughout its entirety, with the exception of the chest piece. You also find a rose made out of a gem-like material that looks to have been perfectly intact.
I put the rose in my mouth. I just-
Alrighty. So you can add. Where is it?
Oh, peculiar.
The things I
Actually, we'll just say a gemstone rose, and a chest piece.
You said 3 things.
Yes. Going into the potion hoard, you do find one that does look like it's moderately safe to drink, and kind of pull that one out as well.
Should I?
Not unsure of
use
what
the luck
any
point
of these items do.
to get a better
Not
roll?
unsure of what these. A little late now that I've decided, but
Yeah.
uh,
Sounds good.
getting these three items, you quickly kind of go out. And I'll say pretty quickly, you kind of slink past Michaelis, and Michaelis just eventually, just kind of almost like you're doing a squat and you're about to drop the weight. You just kind of push yourself outwards, and you all see this stone door just go,
No, Bonelia!
and you see dust settle down at the bottom.
Cool. I
Lego
immediately
noise.
just go, Mabel? Wait. Mabel? I need you to identify this. Sorry, I need you to identify these.
That's better. And I'll identify them. Be a ritual.
For sure. Are you doing identify on all 3 of the items, or just on the rows?
Yeah, all 3.
For sure. So the first item, the name on it is gone in my obsidian notes for some reason, so give me 1 moment.
It is the weapon that kills Lolth.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be convenient?
You find an item called a chromatic rose. It is currently radiating and shifting between 5 different colors, between a black, a blue, a green, a red, and a white.
I want it.
As this item kind of goes through, identify gives you the properties of the item as well, correct?
Yeah, everything about it.
you understand by identifying this item that depending on the color that the user attunes to, they get resistance to that type of damage. The black, the rose begins to essentially gives you resistance to black gives you resistance to acid, blue gives you resistance to lightning, green gives you resistance to poison, red gives you resistance to fire, and white gives you resistance to cold. This particular flower, you can attune to a different color at the beginning of each morning. So you can choose what damage you would like to be resistant to every day.
Oh, sick.
Cool.
There is also another action that can be taken with it, but whoever attunes to it, I will show you what
Sure.
the other assistant
It's
thing is,
haunted.
just because it's a lot. It's a lot to read. Secondly, you find a potion of mind control.
Ooh.
When you drink the potion of mind control, you can cast the spell Dominate Person with a spell save DC of 15 on a specific creature. If you do so before the end of your next turn. And if you do not use the spell before the end of your next turn, that potion is wasted.
Interesting.
So that can
And
only
then
be
lastly-
done by anybody who can actually cast that spell.
Can be
Unless
done
it
by
gives you
anybody.
the spell.
No, that
Oh.
gives you the ability to cast that spell.
Oh, okay.
And then lastly, you find the Elanturian Armor Chest Piece.
Whoa.
This is a medium armor that says 2 times per day. If you were to roll under a 10, that dice roll becomes a 10 and resets at the end of every day. This piece is adorned with different types of clockwork elements and gears that are constantly ticking, as well as a almost stopwatch piece by where the heart goes. And you see every 10 seconds, it rewinds back to the beginning of the clock.
Huh.
Well, I'll take the potion.
I think we should let Mabel hold on to that.
Why?
That's crazy.
Interesting.
Oh, I don't care to have it. I have spells though.
Well,
I will also say both of the rose and the armor piece both require attunement.
right.
Think,
So who wants them?
think Michaelis or Bonelia should take the rose. Sonnet, do you want the armor thing? Okay, then
No, I
Michaelis?
just had upgraded armor recently.
Oh, okay.
I have my
Michaelis-
pauldron.
Michaelis Rose, Bonelia, you should have the chess piece.
That would look
Sure.
kinda cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Boom. Divvied up.
Nice.
I look
if
over to
you-
Sonnet and I go, I'm not stepping on your toes with the potion. Like, do you want the potion? Like, is that like a thing that you'd want?
I'm gonna cast a spell on Lascivious. I'm gonna cast Dominate Person and make him keep the potion.
Do it.
That's good.
Do it now.
Alrighty.
Good. Be very good
Uh,
for me.
Show the rose.
It takes about 30 minutes for attunement. So if people want to attune to it now, I can send them the stat blocks for it. But that is totally up to you guys. If you want to attune to them later, I can give them later as well.
Who
Michaelis, would you
wants-
like the rose? I mean, when you're raging, I know you have a bit of an element. I guess you still take the same amount from elements. Perhaps it could help circumvent that.
Well, clearly, yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
We'll just
I mean,
use
hey.
the thing.
It's sorry. Out of game, it's thundering outside. That's why.
Michaelis, what are you
It's
looking
like-
at? Is someone here?
I have my sixth sense is tingling. I feel like there's a thunderstorm happening right
you don't have a
outside.
sixth sense. You only have one.
What?
Anyway, moving forward.
Yeah.
Strangely,
I
felt
look at
compelled to
the
move on
or
from this scene.
I look at the chromatic grows and such and be like, well, this would certainly come in handy.
Okay,
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, if we know ahead of time we're going to like a, I don't know, volcano or something, that would
Be
do.
good.
No, just like in everyday use.
Yeah, you should just kind of like
Michaelis.
attune to it so that you can, have
No volcanoes necessary.
Extra
If you
resistance.
want to, I'm strictly asking just for streamlining the experience right now because I believe you have all of your attunement slots used at the moment. So I'm just asking because
Right.
you'll probably have to swap one out for it if you want to use it.
Oh, really?
You can choose later too.
Yes.
You don't have to choose now.
Okay.
Let's just take it and move on.
Just hold on to it.
It should be my backpack. That's it.
So you get to add the chromatic rose to your inventory.
All right.
And Bonilia, you get to add the Elantrian armor. So it's a custom item. You're proficient in medium armor, right? I believe clerics are.
I think so.
Should be medium and heavy even.
I think
Yeah,
that's paladins.
I am.
isn't it?
No, I got heavy armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's just a
Joe.
me thing, though.
I kind of know my shit.
Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, you can choose to attune to that armor whenever you so choose. Just takes 30 minutes of downtime where you have to be focused on the actual armor. But for now, you can just add it to your inventory. And then whenever you want to, if you so choose, I will send you the stat block for it.
Cool.
Ark kind of looks to the five of you. Just kind of goes, do we want to... You're going, that was good strength, by the way. Impressive.
But it's one of the few things I'm good at for once, so, fuck that fish. We didn't need to go get it anyways, so. Guys, my arm hurts.
That sucks, man. Anyways,
Meh.
let's go.
I'm just glad we didn't
Alright.
have our shit torn up by an anglerfish.
Yeah, I would hate to have my
Yes.
shit torn.
Yeah, thank God for that. We didn't have to go through that.
Alrighty. So
So
we're
how do
gonna
we
keep
go-
kind of
where do
going
we go
through.
from here?
No initiative order at the moment.
Yeah.
So please feel free to kind of move amongst yourselves. If I need to stop you for something, I will let you know.
So, anyone find a way out?
I- well-
Well-
So,
Uh-huh.
well,
Go ahead. Let it out.
I'm the only one that's as fast, bitches. Fuck you.
so
I
I did
have-
find a way out,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well,
and then I left to go help my friend, and
What
the
happened?
tunnel might have collapsed behind me.
All right, let's go to the tunnel, and then we'll have Michaelis use the only thing he's good for and break it open.
wow, okay.
I feel like it might cause further collapse.
Well, is there there's no other way? Oh, wait, hold on a second.
What about the way you
Did I
guys came
see
in?
that there was a way? Did I see that there was a way in, like a little hole here?
You did see that there was
Yeah.
a potential
Actually-
pass tunnel, yeah.
I actually do know where there's a hole. Come follow me.
Yeah, you know where it was.
And then I'm gonna go through the hole.
It's gonna take my time.
Natalie's face!
Jesus Christ. Let's
You
get
went
out
through
of
three
here.
different emotions right there.
There's a hole right
Yeah.
here. It's right here, guys.
Guys, hold on, guys.
Yes.
Just, I'm on my way.
Bonelia should go maybe last,
Okay,
just in case, since she said she's broken every single hole that she's went through.
that's not what I said.
Oh.
Behold,
I can
Earth-
vouch she broke
Earth
every
and the Moon's
orbit.
Oh,
orbit
she
be
did?
like.
Okay, well, I'll do it, and I'm gonna go through
Sonic.
the hole.
Come on.
You gonna go through?
Yeah.
Let me have
Okay.
this.
Hey, listen,
Uh,
fireball your character. It's-
Alright, I'm here.
Lascivious, you're you're going in first.
Yes, sir.
Let's go in the
Alrighty.
hole
Make
first.
a oh my gosh. Make a God, I'm blanking on the word. Dexterity
Charisma.
check, please.
All right. It's a,
Uh-oh. Oh no.
It's a 13. Should
Oh,
be fine.
There's no way you collapse it the
Should
first
only be a
thing
10.
that you
It should-
do.
It should be like I should only have to surpass a 10 for this thing. Do I have to luck roll?
Well,
You
that's
should
up to you,
find
man.
out.
Fuck off, dude. Okay, I don't.
It's probably a 15 to pass.
That would be my
Fucking
guess.
hole in the
it's
ground.
probably a
Fuck
10.
it.
He just wants to waste his luck.
I
for
could
it.
either really help you
No,
or
no.
I will tell you this now because you obviously you're not going to go back and listen to every session to hear what was the thing. Bonelia failed on a 13.
So I would have. Oh, so it's a 14. Interesting. Okay.
At least.
Probably a 15.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, it's a 16.
A 16, okay. You kind of going through, you feel your grip almost slip on one of these rocks, but just hold it in place. And very gingerly slide your way through.
Surprisingly tough. And then I just want to like do my due diligence and hopefully, if you'll allow me, give everyone the help action as I like, you know, kind of have my hand out and can help sort of guide and stuff.
Absolutely.
Cool.
As you enter the chamber, kind of going through, you see there's just blots of red kind of floating throughout the water. And this particular area of water is surprisingly warmer than the rest of the water in this smuggler's tunnel has been in the past.
What does it smell like?
Who goes? What does it? You try to get a smell and just have nothing but water in your nose.
Water
Oh
is
shoot! Right,
just
it's
a
fuck.
yellow.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna prestidigitation a light, or like, nah, I'm just gonna hold my hand out and pull people through. I forgot we had to go underwater
sure.
for this. Everyone has the help.
Who goes next?
I was told to go last, so.
Why?
Michaelis, after you.
Not to make an excuse or anything, but I'm kind of like the biggest guy here. What if I might? There's more of a chance I might break this hole. So.
I look at Michaelis completely submerged in water like everyone else is.
You see me coming out from the tunnel, bubbles, Lascivious' air bubbles just slowly coming out, getting sparser and sparser.
Just
I go to
stupid
speak. I go to
confused
speak again, and all you see is.
I'm like, oh my
Just
god,
start
this guy's Neptune himself. Is the anti-magic field is gone, right?
No,
It lasts
it's
for an
still
hour,
on.
but
I
Bonelia can
think
Bonelia can dismiss it at any point.
Oh yeah.
I'm just at a distance. I'm not going near the field.
All right.
Okay, I thought when we were in that tunnel, we were like. Oops.
Lascivious is about to
Who's-
drown. I'll go next. Oh my god.
Okay. So you'll make a dexterity check with advantage for me then.
Wait, who's going?
Flat 20.
Okay.
Flat 20. With Lascivious's hand kind of going through, you very gingerly kind of shimmy your way through this crack in the wall, and you pop out on the other side with Lascivious.
Okay.
Who's up next?
I'm gonna motion somebody else to go. Just like.
I'll be way back here.
Ark
Okay,
will
so
go.
now
I'm
that
gonna look at
the-
Sonnet or Art. Just like.
Now that
Ark
there's
is going
room to
to
go
go
without
through.
getting in the field, I'll run in there.
It's 10
Okay.
feet.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go before or after Ark?
Same time.
Side by side.
Yeah.
I'll go after Ark.
After Ark. Okay.
Don't fuck this up, man. Don't fuck this
I
up.
swear.
2 nat ones.
You see Ark kind of reach through, and with Lascivious's help, he very gingerly passes through.
Silvery barbs. Just kidding.
You
I just want to make him look like a fool.
fool.
You fool.
Sonic.
Dexterity check, yeah?
Dexterity check with advantage.
Nice. Oh, easy clap.
Beauty.
My dexterity is that's a 19.
19. With Lascivious's help, you gingerly glide your way through the tunnel,
So much.
and you
ginger.
find yourself out on the other side. So it's just Michaelis and Bonelia left.
All right. I'm gonna look at Bonelia and be like,
Lascivious just swishing around so much.
All right, Benelia's gonna go through.
Alrighty. Dexterity check with advantage.
We'll see if it helps.
Be so funny if Michaelis is the only one left behind.
I don't like that look. I
Please,
don't like
please, let it happen, please.
That's a 19.
that. Oh,
Ah, what a shame.
oh, the
yeah.
attention.
Cornelia, with the assistance of the others this time, you very gingerly make your way through the tunnel and find yourself on the other side amongst your friends. All right, Michaelis. Dexterity check with advantage.
Dexterity with advantage.
The moment
okay.
Lascivious feels Michaelis' hand, he's just gonna and just pull it apart. as he can. No
You
regard
bitch.
for his safety. I want to give him disadvantage.
That is a 21 again.
21. You also, with the help of Lascivious, eventually you find yourself
Yeah,
getting kind of
Beyblade.
stuck every now and then Lascivious just pulls you right through.
Lascivious, I just swim past
And the six of
everybody
you?
at this point.
So,
Oh,
Where are you breathing?
alrighty.
here.
There you go. Ah,
I casually walk over.
yeah.
For sure. As you enter the room,
Lascivious is just swimming in
For-
a foot of water.
I'll
just like,
ask because this is important. What is
Okay.
the marching order of who gets out of this water first? I need the
I'll
marching
go
order
first.
specifically.
I'll go first and do an investigation check to make sure there aren't any traps.
For sure. Okay. So just make a investigation check for me.
That is going to be a full-blown
1.
26? 26.
26. Okay. You enter this room kind of like very carefully. Your head kind of pops out of the water. You take a deep breath of air. This air in this area, firstly, feels fresher than the rest of the dungeon. You've been walking and swimming through stale air. It's just been not a great smell, but kind of getting into this area, it just feels innately fresher. The room is a complete and utter mess. Tables and equipment are lying all across the floor. Nothing really seems to be broken, but it is just rudimentary mining equipment and things to kind of help maintain the area. Looking around, there doesn't seem to be any traps. However, you see a figure standing at the end of a staircase. You
What?
see this person is made out of a almost white, cloudy texture. They don't fully shape or form. And this figure is just standing still.
Is Lascivia, everyone just sees Lascivious like... and... Can I make a perception check to have some better details about it?
For sure. Yeah, make a perception check.
It's a nat 20.
He sees everything.
You see this figure, firstly, is roughly around 6'2".
Okay.
They are not, when I say not fully like made out of this kind of texture, it's almost like a person made out of clouds is here.
Yeah.
Part of their leg isn't fully formed. Their chest area isn't fully there either. Parts of their shoulder is just kind of forming and wisping away. You see remnants of clothing on this person. It's hard to kind of pick out particular details, but you see this figure has no facial features whatsoever. And as you kind of look over this person, you feel almost this wave kind of hit you of just... You can almost feel something... It's like when you've exercised a little too hard and you can feel each beat of your heart.
Okay.
Like when he runs.
As this is what you see.
So he's smitten.
Oh. They're in love.
On a nat 20, can I parse this as hostile or not hostile?
They are standing still. It's hard to get a read on any kind of body language.
This guy's threatened by a cloud.
I think lascivious. Assuming there's no light in this room, right?
There currently is not. No, you just kind
Um,
of. This person is giving off their own kind of glow, very dimly.
I think lascivious will just kind of crack his moon blade out a little bit from the sheath, and it'll illuminate light because I'm pretty sure it has like a base, just illumination of light. Oh wait, no, I have to use a thing. I don't want to blind anybody.
He has his
I,
portable
uh,
glow stick.
Never mind.
I
I don't
could
know.
just
I don't
use-
think it does that.
I could just use dancing lights if it helps.
Yeah. Sonnet. Dancing lights, baby.
Yeah, sure. What is that thing?
It is something, dude. I don't know.
He is smitten. Okay, I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Smitten as
For
a kid.
sure.
And I'm gonna cha-cha-cha.
Real smooth.
Where do you put the dancing lights, and what exactly are you having it portray?
It's going to be in
We are
the
going to kill you.
form of 4 orbs. Let me decide where I want to place these things.
It's the GM. It's the DM NPC. What if this is the true final boss?
A wisp. A wisp away, a wisp away, a wisp away, a
That
wisp
art
away.
though is actually like straight up aura.
Okay,
That
that
looks
must
sick
be.
as hell.
Okay, I'll mark them.
I don't know if
I
can
think I'll
do
have
that.
one like here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Damn, I can't give it light. Unfortunate.
Ooh. Put one here.
It's, I'm just gonna one there, one there.
Make the shocker symbol.
Add light. Where else?
Put one here. And this is what I can do for spreading them out.
Alrighty. As the rest of you kind of very gently kind of poke your heads out of the water and kind of make your way up, you all are able to see this figure in clear visibility. They are still just standing there.
Okay.
Hello.
You see they do not move.
This might be like
It's a little rude.
some sort of like guardian, I guess. It could not be conscious or like intelligent.
Like a visage or some sort? A visage?
Like a guardian.
Okay.
I'd like to detect magic.
Yep, it's magic.
For sure. You cast Detect Magic. Firstly, the Sonnet's dancing lights emit a magical radius, so do all of your friends' items, any kind of focuses they may carry. This person does not emit a radius around them.
So they're not magical. That's weird.
Does that mean it can't be like a, what do you call those elemental things?
On a nat 20, does this look like banishment magic?
I look at Mabel.
You haven't really
Hello.
seen banishment magic outside of what Mabel's eyes have looked
Well,
like.
and that's why I'm like, is there any similarities or anything like that? Like just from like the magic that Mabel has casted using banishment stuff? Like, would I be able to put 2 and 2 together at all?
No, because you haven't seen.
I've seen you cast
banishment.
spells with banishment.
Like the grasp of the banished or whatever.
I
use
guess
that, like,
that
three
This
translates.
doesn't. This I will say without even needing a roll. This doesn't look like the magic Mabel casts. No.
Interesting.
Ark, any idea what this thing is?
He just kind of looks at it. I've never seen. I mean, air elementals can sometimes form as clouds, but I have a feeling if it were an air elemental, it'd be attacking us right now.
I think Lascivious is
I-
gonna... Oh, sorry.
He's just kind of like, he just thinks to himself and he doesn't recognize it.
I think Lascivious is gonna take the table he's standing on, get off of it, and he's just gonna slowly shift it towards it to see if it reacts to him doing that. Very slowly and unaggressively, just to...
It does not move.
Can I get it close enough? Like, does the table, like, stop at a certain point where, like, it's, like, preventing me from getting it closer or anything like that?
No. You move the table towards it, it moves unimpeded.
I will walk up to it.
I was about to do the same.
Let's just
thing.
get her done.
For sure.
And
Mabel,
eviscerate
you
it.
step up to this figure. And for the first instance, the moment you take a step towards it, its head just cocks and stares directly at you.
I'm as friendly as possible.
Interesting.
I walk up. Not like imposing, you know.
You kind of stand about like, how close do you get? I'll ask.
Good little like 7 feet.
7 feet from it.
Yo.
As you get this close, you see that it has its eyes where its eyes would be. Has entirely been trained on you. It's tracking your movement when you step out in front of it. You see it. One of its arms goes to reach out.
Lascivious is gonna ready an action
How?
to immediately attack.
How
if
does it
anything
reach
negative
out?
happens to Mabel. Just gonna put that out there.
Okay, for sure.
Touch it.
Its arm kind of goes like it's standing at its sides. One isn't fully there, but the other kind of just very gingerly goes out, almost like it's going to, like it's reaching out in a way.
Okay. Okay. I'll reach out.
Take your
Thank you,
hand
bro.
out.
Mm.
You grasp this thing's hands, and your eyes go white.
Sick,
You all see
bro.
Mabel's eyes
Wow.
flash the brightest that they've ever flashed before. It's almost... You almost... Like, Mabel, your head kind of almost innately kind of tilts upwards, as does this creature's. And you all see Mabel's eyes just burn bright. And Mabel, I would like for you to make a
I knew it.
perception check for me.
24.
24.
Mhm.
As your eyes kind of sear with this, almost giving you like a headache, eventually you kind of close your eyes and look around, and you see the room is the same room that you were in, but it's different. You see chunks of the wall are missing and are floating outwards into what looks to be nothingness. There is fog, a deep, immense fog that is covering the floor. There are, where you kind of turn around and see where your friends are, you see nothing but what looks to be similar appearances to what this creature is. Just that kind of foggy, cloud-like appearance with all of their forms standing where they were. On your perception check as well, looking down at this hand that you've shaken, you can kind of make out where clothes would be. You can see that there is a tear
Mm-hmm.
in their collar of the jacket. And the moment you peek that, it comes back again.
Right.
And you stare at this figure as it very slowly just mists, and you all watch as it very slowly from the feet upwards begins to just dissipate very
Wait.
slowly.
What did that mean? As it goes
Lascivious
away.
just goes, As I expected.
She's like, bruh. No, I'm kidding. I turn around.
Your eyes come down from that bright light. And
So that was
all-
Pacey.
and I'll say all of you, even Bonelia, who doesn't
Even me?
have any kind of muscle or any kind of body-like structure, all begin to feel that just kind of coursing throughout you.
Lascivious goes, yeah, I could tell that was Pacey. I've like met him before, so.
Shut up. Anyways,
It's true.
yeah, that was Pacey.
Yeah, I could tell.
The room just kind of like sort of like dissipated like into nothingness, and then he left. I don't know.
All right.
And Ark, you've never seen anything like this before? You've never.
No. But that's a very worrying sign if what we had talked about
Oh.
the other day with Lolth potentially looking to move the city to the banishment realm is a thing. If that theory is correct, that is not a good sign that physical manifestations from the realm are appearing here.
Wouldn't that mean that he's here? Sorry, we're in Zora now. I forget. It's been so long.
I feel like that would
You
be the
think
best case
he-
scenario.
Do you think he could have been trying to say that through what that was? Or was that just like a fluke thing? Or
If that's Pacey, he's doing it for a reason. He doesn't exactly do anything casually.
oh my goodness. Guys,
think this
do you know what
means
this
that-
means?
Do you think this means that Lolth is succeeding right now? And that this is purely a result of the fact that what she wants to do is currently starting to work?
That might be the thought process I was having.
Oh, that's not where I was going with what I was saying. But yeah, you're right.
Like, he might have, like, I would assume that he's probably actually communicating with you because we're here, but I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's where I was going.
Maybe
Guys.
me too, because
so
we
cool.
go way back and stuff. But,
Right.
but
No, totally. I'm sure.
I think that means that we need to ensure that we do our damnedest to make sure that if Lolth is trying to transport the city to the realm, whatever the purpose behind it is, we need to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go scout up the stairs and see what it looks like. I'll be quick.
Before we separate, I want to pose a question to the group.
All right.
Where am I putting our teleportation circle? Because I can do it here, where it's potentially safe for us to flee to. Because once I put a circle here, it's going to be open to reverse travel.
I think
Should we put it in the other room? With the beds?
I don't think we should be swimming underwater to get to the teleporter.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, there's tunnels only, and maybe those things don't want to go through the tunnels, so
I don't know
That's
if Lilith
cool.
is gonna fit.
Did you just
Oh,
change
yeah.
your size or something? Like
She might
Well,
not
then
be
we should have
conscious,
put it
Mihaelis.
outside.
what?
She might not be conscious.
Oh, right.
I think I'm gonna come back. Let me just see where we are exactly, because if we're under where Lilith is, then we probably should have it here, because in that way, no one's coming to Ark, hopefully, and it's a pretty quick trip back down. I'm just gonna quickly stealth and just do a little bit of reconnaissance to see where we are exactly in context of where we need to be.
For sure. You make your way up the stairs where there is now natural light coming from. What is your stealth roll?
Natural 20. So that
Okay.
is going to be a full-on. A natural 20 makes it a 35.
A 35.
Good lord.
The wind doesn't know you're there.
Yeah.
You move up these stairs. It takes about 10ish minutes of
Damn.
walking to kind of come through. It's a straightforward shot up through. The natural light comes down quite a ways. Once you reach the area with the light, where it is beginning to get brighter and brighter, you begin to hear sounds of life outside. You hear the clinking of armor. You hear the shouting of commands. You hear lots of footwork and lots of footpathing going around. When you get to the very tip of it, where you know that you're about to enter like a public area, like whether it be in the market district, by the capital, by the farming area, you're not entirely certain, but you become nearly invisible. You know that this could be disastrous if you're caught.
Yeah.
So you become the stealthiest you've ever been. Going up, you see that you have found yourself off in. Let me grab. Hopefully it's the new map, and it's not. It is. Okay. When you pop out, you find yourself to be right down in here.
Oh, fuck.
You see, like, as you kind of come out, you're in behind multiple market stands and some not so gracious looking foliage. Kind of creeping through the small little alleyways and the dips in the market, you see that this place is littered with cultists and driders marching throughout the city. They are draped in heavy armor. Some carry weapons that are similar to the sickles that the driders carry, but you see that they're doing groups. There's about 7 to 8 cultists per drider that is wandering throughout the city grounds, as well as regular people. The high elves, half elves, wood elves are wandering the city. They look terrified everywhere they look, and they are trying to stay out of the driders' way. You see there are corpses throughout the street in certain points. There is lots of bloodshed, but the driders and the cultists aren't actively killing anybody they see. Some people are being left out of the way. Not in chains either. They're not necessarily imprisoned. Some people are still in market stands and are kind of giving whatever they have to some of these cultists as they pass by. But that is where you find yourself. You kind of recognize the market stalls as the lowest layer of the city.
Yeah. Shit. And I'm gonna go back down, and I'll just kind of relay to everybody where we are in comparison to where we want to be.
And how does it look?
Well, lots of cultists, lots of armored cultists. They seem to not have just indiscriminately slaughtered everybody here. It's like I don't see a lot of people in chains. There's a lot of bodies though, so people are definitely just avoiding any confrontation and just being complacent with their situation. And yeah, we're in the market right now. Once we get out,
And Zwar, like,
yeah.
the rest of it? No.
We're in
Like-
the main city.
Yes, but what does it look like?
I could only get as much as what I'm not gonna. I wasn't about to go out and alert our position potentially, but it's not looking as great as it once was. If that's what you're asking.
Well, yes.
But what this means is that we are gonna have to sneak through the city, and that's gonna be a pain.
Well, not for you, at least. Oh.
Yeah, but that's not what's important. Is that you guys also.
Well, hey, if it's one of us, at least there's that. I do have something. I can help someone else out. They can go invisible.
Okay, so that works.
Ooh.
Yeah. But just one.
Ark, how long is it going to take you to make this teleportation circle?
Takes me about 10 minutes.
Do we think it would be more advantageous if we brought Ark with us and built the teleportation circle while we were getting Lilith out and fending off whoever we had to?
It will depend on the scenario. If we're in combat, you'll have to protect me the entire time.
I just don't know
They'd
if
be
it's
able
good.
to. Well,
Sorry.
they'd be able to follow us directly after if we built it around the
Mm.
cultists.
Yeah, it'd be a chase.
That is also true.
Assuming they
Ideally,
don't
put
have
it somewhere
honey.
they can't reach. Yeah, like if they do find out, if we could destroy it after, if we get enough distance between us and them.
If destroying it is an option, but that means somebody has to be left behind to destroy it.
Oh, so then that's not an option. We're not gonna do that.
I mean,
No.
I'm just saying, worst case, I have the best chance of not getting caught out of everybody here.
And how are you gonna get back to Gamora?
It's going to be a long journey.
Yeah, one we can't afford in the middle of a
Or-
war.
Maybe.
We not figure out a way of making some sort of spell or anything that when we want to destroy it, it's time delayed of any sort.
Mark?
A delayed fireball could work, or a sigil of something to trigger. If any of you are
Oh.
able to do a glyph of warding.
That way,
I
once
have
they come down,
Actually, may have something. Give me 1 second.
so it's like a magical bear trap, then, right?
Give or take. If you have glyph of warding specifically, you could make it to trigger if somebody comes across it. Although, there still lies the chance that somebody could dispel the glyph. It's risky regardless.
I mean, what if we
You know-
destroyed the entrance on the way down while we were running to the portal?
If we put it down here, that is a possibility, but they could just find a way to dig up the ground. But
It'll be
I have
destroyed.
I have a frozen sphere. If we threw it through as we went through, potentially I could destroy it.
could.
I just don't know if
Can
it's
you
gonna be
make
good running back
a-
to the city.
Can we make this tunnel collapse somehow? Because
Yeah, we
if
could.
I can set the circle, casting the teleportation spell doesn't take long. It's setting up the circle in the runes, which is where the trouble lies. If we can set this place to crumble as I, cast the spell, we could theoretically get out of here and bury the circle completely and make it inoperable. But we have to ensure that the tunnel is collapsed for good, pretty much.
We need to also just to simply break the circle, like if something on the floor is chipped away at it or something, like would not break the
Yes, but
connection.
that requires somebody to stay behind to break the circle. Because once that circle is
Ah.
gone, you cannot use it.
Right.
Is it not a two-way connection? I thought maybe we would be able to break it on the other side and then.
I never really thought of breaking the connection on one particular side.
Fuck.
I'm not entirely sure. Give me a moment. And he kind of like goes through his notes. Let me take a look. See.
Just running through the city is really just not sitting well with me.
It's what we knew we were gonna have to do, right?
Yeah,
I
but
should be
it's just-
okay.
Once they know we're here, they're gonna surround it while because there's no way they're not gonna know once we start.
where we came from?
That we're here. And
Ark,
we're at
Okay.
Ark looks to you, Sonic, goes, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
Okay, so
Alright.
destroying the portal is not the problem. It's where we're placing it now.
Yes, we need somewhere where I can safely either spend 10 minutes placing a circle or somewhere where I can place it and we can run back to.
This is tough.
I mean, if we sneak out, if you're okay, then we won't know till after. Wouldn't right here be fine?
But again, my issue is that once we start trying to break Lolth out, there's no way they're
Yeah.
not going to all be
Lolth.
alerted to our location, which means that the moment we're in that, we're going to have to run with Lilith, assuming she's conscious, and go
Mhm.
through an entire army of a city.
We'd have to do that no matter where we put.
No, because we
room.
put the portal in where we are. We just jump into the portal once we have Lilith.
Except for
It's-
that, but then we'd have to defend. I guess it's just what we think is better.
Yeah, it's either we defend the portal for 10 minutes that Ark makes, or we make a mad scramble back to it through the whole city. So either way, we're defending against a swarm of Lulz.
At least it would maybe be more concentrated, like inside the capital.
If we
Like,
go
we can
inside,
set
we
our
maybe destroy entrances.
We can make and develop choke points. That way, we'll be able to streamline how many can get in at once. Because if we start running out in the open, we might get swarmed. So, Ark, if that's a viable thing, like we can try to set up some sort of way to make sure you're protected while we do this.
My father's office.
Potentially, yeah, that could work.
Wouldn't be that far from the main rooms and where I saw Lilith.
Do we
More or
know what
less
we're
down
gonna-
the hall.
Do we even know what we're gonna have to do, or are we just figuring out what we have to do to get Lilith out once we get there?
I think we're
Yeah.
going to have to figure it out once we get there. It'll depend on the
know,
on the situation she's in, I suppose.
If we can sneak there and potentially get into your dad's office without getting known, that will give us some time to prepare as he's making the teleportation thing, potentially.
The only thing that I'm worried about is last time we were at your home, Mabel, there were the Eyes of Loth
Oh no, I mean the capital, like where Lilith,
in his
where
office.
Lilith is.
You're sure there's nothing in there too that was watching your father?
I can check. I don't know.
I'm just worried about
Mm.
maybe alerting them of our presence beforehand. If we were having an army already, I think being able to defend Ark would be plausible. I think we might have to go with scurrying through a city with an army, with the 5 of us, and
I mean, I'll have to check on our way to there, and I can check every room, and maybe if we
mean-
find a room that doesn't have it.
It is possible that I could do what I did last time and divert attention while you guys run towards the place, and then I can circle my way around and come back.
as soon as there's any attention drawn, I don't think they're gonna think it's anything but us.
Yeah.
Mabel, do you still have scrying for the day? I think the first thing we should check to see, if possible, is to make sure that Loth is not in the city or in the capital.
Yeah, I could check. Right now?
If possible.
It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
I swear if she's in the city.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
She's right behind me, isn't she? It's fine, I'll just make her even more mortal.
Double mortal.
Hell
Alright.
We're halfway
So
there.
let's see.
Can I portent this in any way? I forget if I can do that.
No, unfortunately not, because you have to see.
Right,
the
because I
target.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alrighty. What is your save DC?
Oh, isn't it?
It's a wisdom save. I just need to know. Perfect 20.
20.
All right.
Stop it, chair. I hate this stool.
Okay, that is a high roll, but she does have a lot of negative modifiers.
Oh.
Just because of the circumstance of having
Yeah.
her
He
stuff.
partied too hard last
No,
night.
man.
Right.
You know, I have a piece of her.
Because she's familiar with Lolth,
Yep.
and then
She
you guys
shares
have
the
the
same
scrying bee.
essence.
So she takes a -15 to her save.
Oh damn!
Please.
That's wild.
Which, let's
Yeah, we
see,
know you,
with
bitch.
your saving throw,
Get clocked.
Clock that T.
and then minus the 15. You
So
feel
close,
yourself
probably.
lifted. You feel yourself lifted.
Okay.
As your vision kind of goes white, you see your vision is kind of moved upwards, almost like you're soaring through the sky. You see just a bare vision of Zuar from above as your vision kind of scurries around. And you see that she is currently in a place that doesn't resemble anywhere in Zuar that you are familiar with. She's in a kind of forested area with about, looking in her vicinity, seems to be about 8 Drider guards with her, as well as a small force of cultists behind her marching. Make a perception check for me.
The forest, maybe.
Ooh, that's 18. That's okay.
18?
Yeah.
Every now and then you kind of catch like a little glimpse of the environment that she's wandering around, and you know Zoar very well. The entire region, you've been practically everywhere here. So you kind of know the ins and outs of the environment. And then you catch a sign that she walks by. You see she's currently just passing Lunarium.
I knew it.
On the way back?
She's currently, it looks to be she's walking back to Zoar at the moment.
Okay. Anyone with her? Anything she's carrying?
Nobody like particularly of note that you would be aware of, but you can see the 8 heavily armored Driders that are with her, as well as every now and then a troop will like bypass her to get ahead of the game. Doing a head count, you before your scry ends within those 10 minutes, you count at least around 60 different people that are traveling with her at the time.
Oh my god.
And this doesn't include anybody that you don't catch after your scry ends.
Okay.
I think we should make the portal here.
Yeah, so everyone, she's on her way back from Lunarium, so we have some time.
Fuck.
But Lunarium is
She's on her
close, so...
Then I
Yeah.
guess we should
And-
probably just make it here. I guess. I don't think we have a choice.
Would it not just be worth it to do it as close as possible, especially if Lolth is on the return?
I feel the same, but at the same time, there's the chance that the moment we get there, she's gonna know, and then she's gonna alert everybody, and so he won't even have time.
But if I'm looking for this stuff, surely there's a way I can, I can tell you guys, and then we can maybe avoid it.
Won't it see you at the same time you see it?
Not if I'm quick enough.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, if I'm invisible, maybe.
It depends on if her sight is true.
Yeah. I don't want to make it here, but I don't know if there's a better way.
Is there anywhere safer other than those 2 locations in the city? That way we can just be closer.
There's a few locations in mind. I mean...
But we're already gonna have to get if we're thinking of other locations, it's another location we have to add to our travel, which is a bigger.
But
chance
if
of
it's
getting found
closer, that would help. Huh. There's the front foyer of my home, so not in the living space. There's Adonis's house, maybe. There's
That might be compromised.
We know your house.
Everywhere
has
might be
eyes, right?
compromised.
Or did we?
That's
Did we get rid
the
of it?
one, for sure. The one. But we wouldn't need to go into the house. I'm just saying the space. But I mean,
What are the chances there are any like secret connections from your house to the capital?
I mean, considering
just
there's
use
this.
Yeah, but like, would
I
you
mean-
know if there's any like sort of if your father would have implemented something like that?
That I don't know, but sewage systems maybe. Maybe.
Make a history check.
Watch Walker say our city's perfectly clean. We don't have a sewage system. That's only 15.
15, not that you're aware of. There might be quick exits in the actual Capitol building itself, but nothing that leads directly to the Capitol building from your home. And the sewer system, while it could be an idea, it's not that the sewer system is bad or anything like that, but it is just the fact that the sewer system is made big enough just for the purposes of the sewer system. It's not going to be having people constantly walking throughout it.
Alright, well then I don't know. Guess here.
I don't like this at all.
We could.
Is there any way we could do it here, and then if we change our minds, we could do it there?
Probably not.
Yeah, I can indeed do one here and then one
Yeah.
somewhere else. It's just going to take up quite a bit of my spellcasting capabilities for the day. And if
Yeah.
we use one of the circles, that leaves another one to potentially to be found.
I feel like if we're assuming we want Ark to be preoccupied the entire time, I would wonder if there would be a benefit to having him make the thing and then going to help so that he could maybe help with at least removing Lilith from whatever she's encased in. Because I don't think I'll be able to help.
I personally am more a fan of being closer to our target, but that comes with a lot of risk.
We can
I
either
believe
safely
we're
build it here, or we can risk building it in the capital.
But the thing is, we safely build it here. We risk 2 times getting once the attention's on us, we have to fight through a horde of, or at least avoid a horde of cultists, and hope that we don't get caught at every which corner we turn.
Walker, surely I could sense if there's eyes around corners, like the aura.
Yeah, they
What?
kind of you can more or less tell if there's an eye within like 10 to I would say even like 30 feet away from you. Like you could theoretically not like it's X-ray vision, but you could tell more or less.
Okay. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, if that's the case, if we have a safe way of detecting, I think that's all that we need. We just can't risk getting caught before the operation commences.
So then what's the consensus? Are we building it here and then taking that
No,
route?
I guess just there. Yeah.
I think we're going to the capital, and
All right.
I definitely feel better about that option. It still sucks, but feel better.
There are no good options in this city, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just going to have to be on top of our game.
Maybe I should scout ahead further, like incrementally, just to give you guys a bit of an advantage.
You go ahead, establish a route, and we'll keep messaging you. You just respond to us with where we should go, when we should go, and if there's anybody coming.
That's a good idea. Okay, then
Should I go with you?
We'll
Like,
we'll
the
all be
eyes?
going. He's just
I
going to
guess.
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. So then, yeah, Walker, unless you want me to make another stealth check, what I'd like to do is exactly that: give them the all advantage by scouting ahead and giving a route.
For sure. I will need a new stealth check because you are going to be going beyond where you were earlier.
Okay. And also, I
yeah.
would like to use my free spell slot just to make sure that this is. I wanted cast invisibility on myself just to really amplify, like just to be invisible. I get a free use of that, and then I'm going to plot a course. So I will do my stealth check.
Alrighty.
That is going to be a 29.
29. Okay. I'm going to plop you all there.
Doesn't feel as good as a 35, but
I think you'll be fine.
Where?
I mean, I'm pretty sure also people get disadvantage because I'm invisible, so.
Alrighty. We're going to loop. We're going to attach everybody. So hopefully this makes it easier. I'm trying to make it so I can attach everybody together as a group.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Let's see. Grab everyone. Lock? No, not duplicate.
Wait, there's no way it's gonna be
Attach.
incremental stealth checks throughout the city. Fuck.
So,
Okay.
Lascivious, you make your way out and begin to stealth through the city.
Mm-hmm.
With a 29, you slink through the alleyways. Everybody kind of follows up behind you, and you all huddle together. As you kind of go through the ways, you know how to stealth in and out of cities. You've lived in Volum. You know how to try and, even if you are in a scenario where you need to be out in the public, you know how to not draw attention. Harkening back to that time, it's almost nostalgic for you to slink through the city unnoticed. But you kind of make your way through. You know there are sections of the city that are going to be damningly hard to get through, such as the areas where you go through an open road to get up to the next layer. But with a 29, you manage to find what you think to be a decent path that most of the team could follow, given some luck. You kind of make your way back, and what we're going to do is we're going to make some group stealth checks. Everybody gets advantage because Lascivious is leading the pact. So what's going to happen is you're going to roll a stealth check with advantage, and we're going to see what happens depending on the amount of successes we get.
I would like to give Bonelia Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty.
And
I will
you want
also
me to re-roll as well?
Is that a D12?
D12.
You're okay, Lascivious. But before we continue, there is something I must specify. If you are wearing heavy armor, you are currently at disadvantage.
So it would be flat.
Yes, but
Cool, I'm
only
not
if you're wearing
mine.
heavy armor,
Okay.
which I don't think anybody is, with the exception of maybe Michaelis. I don't know if he's wearing
It would
heavy
make
armor.
absolutely
off the
no
top.
sense if he was.
I think he's a barbarian.
I don't think so either.
Oh, thank God. There's
Oh, yeah,
advantage.
Yup. Thank goodness.
I just got a nat 1. But then I have
So
advantage.
did,
Yeah.
Well, it is a
hey,
group.
so did Ark.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
my
a group
God.
stealth check though, so the majority is the success.
with
It's the
the-
majority roll.
With advantage.
But 2 critical fails is kind of tough. Would be.
That would be tough.
Yeah.
That would be tough.
Okay, so, Bonelia, your stealth roll?
With bardic inspiration, it's 27.
Hell yeah.
27.
27,
Mabel.
29.
Sorry, what are we doing? Stealth?
Stealth.
Yeah,
With
stealth check with advantage.
Nat 20.
Hey!
That's
Okay.
3 successes.
I know my
Michaelis?
city.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Stealth.
Stealth check
Stealth.
with advantage.
But is my pauldron considered heavy armor?
No.
No, because it's a additional piece, so you're fine.
Okay. That's a 14.
14. Okay, Sonnet.
31.
Okay.
First,
Can I take
first
some of his
round.
points to mine?
I don't give them.
uh,
I leave
the
them
first
behind.
round of stealthing through the city, you all do phenomenally well. Lascivious has plotted out a very good course, and you manage to make your way out of the market district. Amongst your passive perceptions, because everybody is above like a 14 at this point, right? Like I think
I'm
the
at
lowest at this point is like an
21.
18.
21.
As you're kind of going through, Mabel, unfortunately, you see a lot of familiar faces. As you're kind of going through the alleyways, you see some families that your family might have mingled with are either slain in the street or kind of hiding out in their homes, or are ducking crowds of cultists in the city, trying their best to stay as small and out of the way as possible. Every now and then you might see somebody that you had gone to like the early schoolings here before you made your way to Imperia. Some of the people that you've met in school here are kind of wandering the streets looking terrified, but they don't notice you at all. Continuing to make your way through, you enter, you have a choice of either attempting to go straight forward. Let me move you all real quick. It didn't lock you together.
Oh.
God damn it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I'll just
I
help.
just
Where
want
do
you all to
us?
be locked.
Just mark. where you want
So
us.
you guys, here, I'll put you where you are, and then, so actually, I'll give you guys the choice at the moment. With how good your stealth check, you can either have ended up here,
Okay.
or up here.
Sorry, guys. Can we pause real quick?
Sure.
Yes.
Play.
I just remember that you guys didn't even discuss which side you wanted to come on during the break.
No,
there,
no,
so.
we have to discuss.
We got to discuss it on
Uh,
the live, anyways.
The people
Yeah,
want
true,
to know.
on cam.
They wanna
want
know.
to know.
Damn.
The non-existent
yeah.
individuals watching want to know.
2 viewers.
So
They also want to know
So
we took
going,
Ian out back and we shot him.
Yeah, we had to put him down. We had to put him down.
he's
like
complaining
a
about his
horse.
arm too much.
Yeah,
He broke his leg, you know.
gotta go.
So straight or left or right?
Yeah, so when you guys come abound, you have a choice. You either can come either way, you're going to have to pass through a very wide open area, but it'll depend on where you have options to where you might want to sneak next, because if you go up through here, there is the rich district, the upper class district to the left, the middle class district to the right, but if you come up on the left side, you have the choice of the upper class district or the lower class district.
I am not middle class.
This
Upper
is
class.
a Mabel thing. I think Lascivious just goes, Mabel, which way do you think is the most advantageous? Because she also knows the capital citadel thingy the best. Roll a history check, Natalie.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say do it. I didn't say do it.
21.
We should run one session where we're all the DM.
Yes.
Yeah, you can only delegate other people's roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mabel would just say she knows her neighborhood the best, and there was that shortcut the time that we had to run to my house because of Cyrus. So, guys, I almost said Silas. Whoa. Oh, sorry.
What?
And so maybe that, although Quickest would probably be a little more exposed,
Well,
so
we
maybe
have
not
two
straight.
options here that we've been given.
Out of 3, I mentioned 3 earlier.
Yeah,
We
but
had, like,
Walker only mentioned
4.
2 actually, so that's not how that works.
But then he said
You-
yes.
I extended the options because
I
I
see.
essentially said you can either come up here and then there's 2
Look at
options
that.
going up this way, or you can go up here and there's 2 options going this way. Technically speaking,
Hmm.
you have 2 options. I just
So
explained
guys-
what the options were after that.
Want to swing by my house? Like we
Not
don't have to go
really.
in. Like I am prepared to make that sacrifice.
I really think we should have decided this before we were out in the open.
Yeah. It's okay, we're hidden.
This isn't exactly the best way to go about this.
There are 5 riders standing in front of you right now.
Can Natalie make a history check to see where
It was a
which
21.
goes?
Sure, going off of a 21, taking the path to the right and going up through your neighborhood could potentially be a option. Having been through the market district now, you can see that a lot of areas are kind of totaled now, so whether or not that pathway still exists is up for debate.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Okay, can I make a perception check, because I have a specific idea of what the question I'm asking? I don't know if Natalie. I don't know if that was. That's not the answer.
What question
What did-
are
I was
what are you
saying,
trying to do?
Which direction takes us where in correspondence to the actual physical place we're trying to get to? So, like, if I go
If
to
you,
the
Any
right
of
side,
them.
do you want the
No, that's not what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking. If I go to the right way, do I go to the entrance? And then if I go to the other way, do I go to a different side that has a potentially better situation? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know the layout.
You,
Walker does.
Mabel would, though,
Yeah,
if you make a check.
you would know that
Mm.
the pathway that you're currently taking, it's a straight shot up here to get to the entrance the fastest way.
Okay.
However, that is the highest risk scenario without taking alleyways or going through any of the districts.
Oh, that's
You'd be
what I said
practically
too.
putting-
So that
But
works.
where-
Practically-
but where
practically
would
putting
we
yourself
end
out
up
in the
going
open.
in context to what Mabel would know about the center place building that we're trying to get to?
They all got doors.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
there's
so
one.
You've never been in this
there's
building
one.
before, then.
There is. All of you have been in this building before. You all know that the Capitol building has one entrance point. It is at this area here. It just
Okay.
depends on how you get to that area.
Okay. Good
So
to
if
know.
we go up the sides, provides the most cover, and then we beeline for the front
I'm
instead
game
of
for
just
that.
walking up the front.
I'm game
Yeah.
for that.
All right.
Let's go
More
home.
So-
stealth checks, or
Yes, I will need some more stealth checks.
me as well?
All right.
Specifically, I'll need lascivious first. Dictate
Okay.
whether or not
To give
we
the
are getting
advantage.
advantage on these. Yes.
And Bonelia, Lascivious is gonna give us the signal. I'll give you the signal. I'm gonna give her another bardic inspiration. You go.
Thank you.
For moi, that is going to be a 27.
27.
Okay.
Okay.
Lisa's like, go. And
Yeah.
Amelia's like, what? Stop. No. And I'm like, oh,
I'm like,
okay.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So you
That's why.
you find a gap in the patrols and quickly dash through
Sexy.
and begin to kind of slink your way through the what is considered Zoar's middle class district, but
Yeah.
for any other region is a high class
Yeah,
district.
Lascivious just looking around
Um,
at all these like decrepit buildings. He's like, how does it still look so fucking nice?
You go through, and you once again find more bodies upon bodies. No one that you recognize, but there's still some people kind of slinking in between houses, getting out of cultists and riders' ways. You, kind of coming through, you get to where Mabel's house would be, and you see nothing but rubble.
Well, she blew up my fucking house.
Yikes. She had a fucking vendetta, bro. Ooh.
Oh,
In fact,
my room,
give me a perception check as well.
my belongings. Are you
My
Do I get
closet.
advantage, at all?
No, because you are currently stealthing and trying to do this.
Oh, she's such a piece of poo. What the heck?
That is going to be a 21.
21. As you're kind of like on the opposite end of the street from where Mabel's house would be, you actually see that there is some cultists that are still kind of sifting through rubble, looking at materials, and kind of like going through belongings. You see like they pick up like pieces of clothing and just kind of chuck them to the side. You see like there's a burnt book that they kind of toss away. There's lots of like
Bones.
metal, precious metal materials for like cookware things that are currently in a pile. Any kind of valuable things that they're currently raiding this for. This isn't the only place that you've seen, but there looks to be a little bit more of an active scenario happening around Mabel's house.
Makes sense.
But going back to the group, we'll get everybody to do some group stealth checks with advantage because of how high you rolled.
I come back. I just go. So Mabel, yeah, your place is just gone. It's not there anymore.
What do you mean
There's
gone?
literally nothing left. It is fully gone.
Oh my god.
There's not even dust remaining from like old corners of the house. It is fully gone. Everything that you loved in that place is gone.
Okay, enough.
Like any remembrance of photos or any love cherished belongings.
It's as if Mabel never existed. It's gone.
Sonnet, please.
Not even an insignia, like a crest.
Literally, I looked and I forgot that Mabel existed for like a solid 5 seconds. It's gone.
Huh?
There's nothing.
My books.
Ouch.
Alrighty,
My mom's gonna be
Bonelia.
pissed.
26.
26. Mabel.
Sorry, I was going through it. That's only a 15.
15, okay. Sonnet.
I'm at it right now.
That is a 24.
Majority's over 25,
24.
right? Or over 20?
Michaela's got a 13.
Oof.
Now that he's not cheating.
And then and then Ark got an 18. So you all manage to follow Lascivious' trail to kind of swiftly go into that district.
Look, Maple, right there. That's
as you're
where
going
your house
through-
would have been.
I know.
As you're kind
Oh,
of going
man.
through, Mabel, while you guys are kind of going through the alleyway, you hear someone go, Mabel?
Gulp. Who is that?
Give me one sec.
Who the fuck are you?
I fucking knock him out.
You hear
Get him.
you hear a feminine voice coming from one of the houses you're sneaking around. As a figure kind of just peers out the window and goes, Maple, is that you?
No, you have her mistaken with someone else.
Is that my neighbor? Did she
Kind
just
of
stand by and
looking up,
watch what happened? I don't
looking up, you see that there is a boarded up window with a small little crack in it. And you see
know.
a
New NPC on the guys.
quickly
Mabel's best friend.
grab her.
I didn't have any best friends.
You
It's Charles.
see a just through the cracks you see a high elven woman with brownish brown hair that's kind of got small snippets of gray in it, kind of peeking through. It's hard to make out the appearance through it, but you see just a hand comes through, and it's very, very dainty. There's not too much drool left on it, but there's some that's kind of remnants. And you see on that hand, there's a ring that bears an insignia. An insignia you are very familiar with.
Oh,
You see the insignia
no way.
of the house Ephraim.
Yeah, dude. Whoa.
Who's that for you again?
Sh-
Wait,
Adonis.
don't worry about it. Just continue.
I already said it. Oh, okay.
she kind of puts her hand out just enough to the point where you could potentially reach out. What are you what are you doing in the city? I hadn't seen any of your family. I thought, please don't
Oh.
tell me.
No. Don't worry about me. How are you? Okay? Where?
Give me a moment. You see her hand kind of dips in between the barricades, and you see there's a door on the side of this home that just very, very gently just opens up, and you see the face of Erica Impara pull her face out and usher your group. This being Adonis's ex-wife.
Damn. Anyways.
She kind of ushers the 6 of you into the house. Goes, quickly, come in, before another patrol comes by.
I'm already in the house because I'm invisible.
Going inside the home, it is completely torn asunder. There is furniture tossed and thrown everywhere. Bits and pieces of decorations are tattered and torn. You know that this isn't her house. You know that if
Yep.
she were to have come through, she would probably be in the high-end district. But her being here comes as a surprise because you remember for a fact that she had left for business in the Radiant Citadel many years ago.
Question: she ever a bitch to me? Or was that
No,
just...
she
I need to know.
was
That's such
she
a good
was
question.
Right.
constantly trying to rein Adonis
Okay.
in and try
Ooh.
to appeal to his kinder side, but
Okay.
eventually there was a falling out and she left for the Ethereal Citadel.
I'm just gonna quickly tap on Mabel's shoulder and just go, please check for the mark.
I checked for any lost eyes.
For sure, you activate your sense and there is nothing in this house. Looking across the street, you can see the remnants of your home and see the faintest aura from where one once was. But in the house that you're currently at, nothing.
I go up to Mabel as she's looking towards her house. I'm like, don't worry about that. There definitely isn't there anymore. Fully not there anymore.
Back away. Erica, are your kids okay? Are they here?
Thank heavens, no. They are they're still in the Citadel. I had heard of some rumblings of some not so great happenings going on, and I wanted to make sure that things were okay. So I got an old friend of mine to help me get out. The Citadel's having some weird things going on amongst it as well. There was recently a carnival that had just a giant douse of chaos go through it. I didn't want to spend too much time left there anyway.
Yeah, odd. I mean, yeah, good to hear they're okay. How have things been here?
Well, not great, to be completely honest. When I came in, I came in the Capitol building, and as you can probably tell by the guards outside and the constant patrols, that they did not like me being in there one bit at all.
Yeah, there's been a lot that's happened since you've been gone. I suppose you know the gist of it by now.
Not exactly the finer details, but I can see that there's a bunch of Driders and some people wearing Loth's insignia, so I'm assuming this is her doing. I was not aware that she had been freed.
Yeah, that was some time ago. She's certainly got a lot done since then.
Apparently so. What I ran through the council chambers until I was, or tried to sneak through the council chambers until I was caught and brought out here for questioning. But um, where's the rest of the council? I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen any of the families.
Most have passed. They've been killed. Some are okay.
That's unfortunate. Who remains?
You know, I think it's best I don't tell you. I don't doubt you. I don't not trust you. It's just, for your safety. I think.
That's fair. The less I know, the less I can give away if talked to again. I got to see my home. It's still in some decent condition, thankfully. I suppose that's a stroke of luck, although they wouldn't let anybody near
That's
it.
nice.
It's a sore spot, actually.
Yeah, that's nice.
Correct.
Yeah.
Her
know
house
if you
is
noticed, but-
completely obliterated.
You didn't have to say that. You
They
did
won't let
not have
anyone
to say
near
that.
it. Hey guys, they won't let anyone near it. That could be good for us, maybe.
Why would you need to be near my home?
Information.
We are here to try and fix everything.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know how my house can really help with that matter, but if
I mean, if no one is allowed
I-
there, maybe we can use it.
I do still have this. They didn't take everything off of me, and she holds out a key. This is to the home if need be. I assume it's better. It's in better hands than mine at the moment. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even have it. I'm surprised that Adonis didn't try to rip it from my hands when I left. But
You haven't heard from him?
no, Granted, I kept contact quite minimal between us while I was doing business in the Citadel. Quite successfully, I might add. If you, hopefully, when things are better, you can come visit and I can show you the new homestead that has been built upon. It's a gorgeous place. I didn't go
Hopefully.
I didn't go as extravagant as Adonis liked to here. I like the more humble choices now.
Yeah, maybe.
Who? I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of these your friends here.
Oh, yeah. Let y'all.
Hi, my name's Lascivious. just nothing. Nothing there.
Okay. A weird ethereal voice came out of nowhere and said lascivious. I'm assuming one of your friends is invisible.
Oh yes. He.
I really wish you wouldn't do that in my ear. It's weirdly a little intrusive.
Lascivious
sorry,
manners,
my bad.
please.
I'm sorry.
You should be safe in this house. When I was walking through, unfortunately, the original owners are no longer with us, and the house didn't have much of value, so they haven't been searching this area very much.
It's okay. I'm gonna ride out this spell until I can't anymore. I doubt we'll be here too long.
Yeah.
It's a safe choice. So Lascivious, as
That's
she
Sonnet.
gestures to you all.
I'm
Sonnet,
avoiding eye
okay.
contact.
Oof.
She just kind of looks to you and goes, okay. Nice
That's
to meet you as
Michaelis.
well, Michaelis. Nice to meet you. And you are? She looks to Bonelia.
I look to my friends to introduce me.
That's Bonelia.
Do you want us to? Okay.
I'm Bonilla.
The name, it suits. I can tell. I can tell you either you have a sense of humor or someone was very rude to you.
I don't. Why?
Oh,
Well, it feels insensitive to name a skeleton Bonelia.
What do you mean?
No?
Let's move on.
Did you name it yourself? Because I'm asking if you it, regardless. How long have you been in the city for?
5 minutes?
Oh, well, it's a shame that you all had to see it in this state.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it won't be that much longer.
Hey,
Yes.
have you seen anyone?
What do you mean by
like-
anyone?
Anyone that we might know? Have you, alive?
Not regarding people you might know. No, I haven't. I was honestly surprised to see a friendly face. Everybody has been kind of shying away from eye contact with anybody. So,
Yeah.
but familiar faces for what your friends might know, I don't know who they know.
It's all right. I thought I would ask.
Don't tell me that. You mentioned that you're going to attempt to fix all this. Please don't tell me you're going towards the capital.
We might be, but I wouldn't worry.
I would worry. To be completely honest with you, I would worry very much so, Mabel. Having been there, it is not a pretty sight.
Someone has to, right? And I want to put things maybe not back the way they were, but back to better. So,
Well, is there anything that I can do to help? I'm not exactly skilled combat-wise, so I can't really help in that regard. But other than giving you the key to my home, I don't. Is there anything that I can do?
I think Lascivious speaks up and asks, "Are you familiar with your old home?" I've only been in it once, so I'm not. I don't know if I can.
Lascivious.
Well, it's
I know it like the back of my hand. I helped design the building.
What are the chances that there may be some sort of connection from your place to the capital?
That would
I'm
be
afraid.
kind of weird.
Well,
I'm
Adonis is
afraid
a weird
not.
guy.
Not that I'm aware of. Anyway, I'm the one who mostly came up with the blueprints for the building. Adonis is not exactly a smart man.
He's a conniver, though.
True.
If
if he does have something, I'm not aware of it.
Could I make a history check to see? Because I'm assuming that she's been gone for a while. Like I'm assuming they were divorced for a little bit.
Yeah. Based on conversation, yeah, they've probably been divorced for at least a few years, if not a very good length period.
Can I make a history check to see if I can recall if Adonis ever made additions to the house that may imply a connection to the capital? Because he seems to like to do shit like that, so...
Given that you don't have any context of what it was previously like she could describe it, but in terms of
from my brief
recognizing
time
the changes...
in there. Because I was in his house for a little bit.
Oh, but it was still...
you were in... But I don't think so. No, not based upon the brief period you were there. I don't think it would make sense to even recall if there was anything based upon her recalling of the building's layout.
Okay, yeah, just wasn't sure if I could have maybe saw something as I was passing. That's all.
Yeah. I wish there was something more that I could do. Is it?
No, that's all right.
All you need to do is stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's harder than it seems, apparently. Thankfully, they're not killing everybody they see, but anybody who looks at them the wrong way appears to be on a chopping block.
It's a bit just kind of going after it. You'd think that under Lolth they would. It makes me feel like there's some sort of reason behind it.
Something to rule over, right?
I guess, yeah. Well, we should really be going. We can't be wasting time.
You all came from somewhere. Is there anywhere that might be a little safer for some people?
Oh, fuck. No. Where we came from, it would end up... Yeah, I think you just need to comply for now. And just comply until... and get by. Until things can be sorted out. I don't think anywhere's safe right now. Any more safe than it already is.
Yeah.
She just kind of nods her head. Okay, that's unfortunate to hear. I was hoping for some slightly better news, but the times we're in.
The good news is that we're here and we're gonna do something about it, so.
I guess we'll keep an eye out for any major signals that it is safe to return to regular business.
Hopefully. I wouldn't get that hopeful yet, but I'm sure
It's a
we'll
bit of a
figure out
long
something.
plan.
Yeah.
Might take some time. It may not be in the next bit, but we're definitely gonna
But we're
try.
going to fix it.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'll
You've
go-
Sorry?
I was just gonna say something. You do what you were gonna say.
She just kind of looks at Mabel for like a very long period of time. And she eventually just kind of like, you can see there's grief in her eyes looking at Mabel that she's just trying to hold back, because she's seen Mabel when she was incredibly young, and seeing the state of now just kind of hurts her. She kind of like folds her arms together and goes, well, I guess there's nothing better to do but to hurry up and wait then, I suppose. If you need anywhere to hide, feel free to come back. Just try to be as incognito as you can, I suppose.
I think Lascivious is gonna want to go and scout ahead for the next route. But I think before he does, like, seeing that she kind of has that little moment of grief and all that stuff, I think Lascivious kind of grabs her shoulder and gives like a gentle squeeze of just to give some sort of comfort, and then just heads out to go look.
Okay. For sure. Let's have you roll a stealth check for me.
That's going to be, oh boy, that's going to be a 34.
A 34. Okay. Yeah. You take time to scout out a route. You have a couple of options. You can either continue, because Mabel's house is sort of in the middle here-ish. You're about here.
Okay.
So you have the choice to continue along the pathway and kind of go up from there where the exit towards Lunarium is. Or you can double back and go straight forward, but what plan would you like to go forward with?
I think, are you asking all of us, or are you asking me?
You, because this will dictate where your potential next encounters might be.
Okay, I think honestly it doesn't really make sense to double back after we've already pushed this way. So I think I'm just going to commit to the direction we already took.
All right. continuing your way through the middle class district, you stealthily duck in and out of alleyways, take the moments of brevity where guards aren't paying attention to quickly cut through. Every now and then you'll see like a group of elves that are kind of like just walking as a troop, and you kind of slink in with them in order just to kind of pull your hood up and to hide your horns,
I'm
just
invisible.
to make sure that you're
so-
blending in as much as possible. Oh, you're invisible. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of going right through. And
Would've been
nobody
cool, though.
seems to notice. You kind of double back to the house where you or your friends and Adonis's ex-wife are. Give them the signal that it's clear to go ahead. In the time that Lascivious is doing his mark, is there anything that anybody is preparing or doing in the brief moment?
If we're all leaving the house,
Mhm.
I think Sonnet would take 2 steps kind of away from Adonis's ex-wife, and then kind of like plant his feet. He doesn't turn around to her, but he just says aloud, "I have 2 questions for you."
Of course.
What was the last thing that you said to Adonis before you left the Citadel? If you don't know it right off the top of your head, that's fine. I'll come back for you.
No, I had said that I wished in the time that we were apart that he would realize how empty life would be without the glimmer of hope that was beside him.
I wished in the time that we were apart that you realized what? Sorry, it kind of cut out.
I said that I wish that in the time that we are apart that he realizes how empty he will be without the glimmer of hope beside him. Essentially, I wish that he would realize how poor of a person he had been and would rectify that. Because that person who cleaned up his mistakes was not going to be around to do that anymore.
And for my second question, what is the last thing you wish to tell him?
That I wish that he lives the life that he deserved.
I think Sonnet just kind of stands there silently for a beat. He doesn't turn around or face her at all. And then he'll kind of just nod to himself and then walk out the door.
She, unless anybody has anything else?
Just a goodbye, but we can go.
You and her have this very tight hug. Before you or she doesn't really like break it herself. You have to be the one to pull away from her. As she just looks at the 6 of you with sadness in her eyes, knowing the conditions that have happened. And as you all leave, she very calmly and quietly shuts the door behind her, and you hear a lock of the door.
Damn, this fucking hit.
So, some group stealth checks from everybody again, please.
Do I need to make another?
No, yours is good.
Fire.
Onelia, just wait for my signals.
Okay.
another bardic inspiration.
Michaelis gets a 16 this time. Oh, Mark gets a 22.
Oh, nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20, hell yeah. Mabel,
16 as well.
16. Sonnet,
Should be good.
Mine is a 23.
Yeah, we chillin'. We chillin'.
23. Alrighty. The group of you all continue to make your way through the city. As you guide your way through, can I grab? Everybody wants perfect. You make your way through past the middle district. You wait a few moments as a troop of 4 driders and about 10 cultists make their way from the lower class district down to the lower parts of the city and begin to make their way into the civilian district down in this area. They don't notice you at all. You'll eventually begin to make your way up the ramp. As you make your way up this area, it is currently empty. There is... you begin to notice there's more bloodshed on this side of the city. There are a litany of different species of elves that have been slain that are just draped either over fountains, statues, benches, some that are just on the ground. And as you get to the top of that section, that well, my cat just hit all my cables.
Love that.
As you get to the tippy top of that slant in the road, you come across a mass of bodies. We're speaking of talking about maybe about 100 to 200 elven people in a singular pile, as well as 2 poles that stand amongst them.
No. No.
That's
Looking
crazy.
to,
It's the walking.
as you bypass this area, you see that there are 2 corpses hanging from these pillars. 2 familiar corpses.
Oh no.
One of a orc woman and one of a pale elf woman.
I think kind of immediately, without making any noise, I think Sonnet's just kind of like clasping onto his jacket, like really tightly, and like not
Mhm.
trying to avoid looking at it, but yeah, I think he's just like holding, like he's really tensed up.
Absolutely. The corpse of Karok, she her armor is heavily damaged, but looks like it had done its job quite well. One of her arms is currently missing, and her red hair is currently just tilted below, covering her face. The gatekeeper has been stripped of her armor. She's just wearing civilian clothes to look like the rest of the populace. You see that at the base of their pillars are the weapons that they wielded. The gatekeeper's staff is snapped in half and is amongst the corpses being held up. And Karok's swords are currently embedded into this corpse pile as well. You see that there is a sign that is just at the base of these 2 pillars. And the sign reads out, "An example for those who choose to defy."
I think Bonelia is gonna turn to the group and say, "We should make the other teleportation circle back at the house."
Lascivious is going to oppose and go, we can't turn back now. forward.
She's gonna look to the other members of the group.
I don't want to endanger her.
And anybody that's close enough to Sonnet would just hear that his mouth is so tightly wound shut that all you hear is like teeth grinding.
Lascivious.
Michaelis just Michaelis agrees with Lascivious. I believe that's what he would probably do. Is agree that it's too big of a risk to move back. And Ark is just silent, looking at the pile of people.
Lascivious just goes to the rest and goes like, "We'll get them. It just can't be now."
I'd like to touch Sonnet's hand, the one that's tensing the jacket.
Lascivious is gonna start urging forward with everyone.
Okay. Y'all make your way up. There's no other distractions amongst the way. You get up to the very top platform where you see the Capitol building in its full glory. Currently, with where you stand, you know you have to make your way around to the front to get to the main entrance. Currently, the surrounding grounds are heavily patrolled. We're talking rotations of about 6 Striders every 3 to 5 minutes. In order to get to the front of the Capitol building, you're going to need to be quick, you're going to need to be quiet, and there might not be a moment for it, but there's a chance still. With Lascivious's lead, there might be opportunity to get to the front. Okay, you haven't drawn any attention so far.
Can Lascivious make a perception check to see if there are any possible alternate entries, like through a window or something? Just anything.
Make a perception check, yeah.
Not as good as I wanted. That is going to be a 21.
21. With the size of the building, there is potential for other entry points higher up in the building. The question is whether or not you and your friends can all make it to that point without being caught. You do see there are 3 floors to this building. There are 3 very apparent floors.
Does it look like Lascivious would have a good, would be able to, pretty easily himself get up and around and in?
Lascivious by himself, I would say, could potentially get to the 2nd floor quite easily.
Okay.
Let me just... just need to know how long. Up to an hour. So have you... Because it takes about an hour with the stealth to get to this point. Do you have another free casting of invisibility?
Not free, but I would be able to cast it. I don't know if I necessarily need it.
Yeah, because I'll say at this point, getting to the top of Zwar would have taken at least an hour. So that cast of invisibility will have layered off at this point.
Now, assuming that Lascivious it comes out of invisibility, I think Lascivious looks at everybody and just kind of goes like, I don't know if this is a timed thing, but I don't want to take the chance that it is. I think that I should distract the guards at the front and create a distraction so that you guys can get in without being noticed. I think that's our best chance right now. We could wait, but we don't know how long that's going to be.
What kind of distraction?
Well, I could get up into the roofs pretty easily, and I could find an alternate way in. I was thinking that I could maybe, let me check if I have a free disguise self real quick. Just gotta make sure. I have a free disguise self, so I'll disguise myself as a cultist. I'll redirect them, and then I'll come back.
Why not use prestidigitation and draw them over elsewhere?
I could, but I'm not certain a prestidigitation is going to draw the attention of every guard.
Could be just enough guards.
If they're all at the front, Danica, or Bonelia, whoa. If they're all at the front, Bonelia, you can't just walk in. They're still going to be there. And I don't think we should be killing anybody right now, because if we kill anybody, that's a body we have to deal with.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone else? I mean, I don't want to be the only one saying anything, but
If anyone has any
Ark
better
speaks
idea,
up and
I'm
goes,
willing.
I don't have a better idea, but I just don't know about splitting up. That it feels dangerous.
he is a god.
Well, I just thank you.
Oh, now you don't want to say it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not really. Anyways, I'm good
He's
at.
not immortal.
I'm good at hiding.
Yeah.
I don't hear any other objections, I suppose.
He can do what he does best, I guess. Hopefully.
Sonnet, do you have any other ideas? Or...
I think I just look him in the eyes, still tense in the face. Just don't get caught.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Let's see. What can I do? I think. Well, Lascivious is going to disguise himself as a cultist, and I think. Mabel. Where is? Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. Mabel, where's Loth coming from again?
Lunarium.
Lunarium.
So that's
okay.
over there.
Okay. I'm gonna try and use that. We'll see if this works. And Lascivious is going to turn into a cultist. He's gonna go up to the cultists.
Oh.
And then he is going to go. Loth is returning back from the Lunarium. You're to greet her. I'll watch the post for now.
So I'll say before, so these guys come in like groups of like 6 to 8 people, and there's like multiple guards that are rotating around the building. Are you just going up to each individual group and saying this? Because
what do you mean? Like there's not just a group at the front?
No one's
No,
like
it is
stationed,
like-
they're just patrolling.
yeah, nobody. They are constantly just patrolling the kind of circle of this building in like about 3-minute batches. Like every 3 minutes, you see a new group of cultists coming around your way.
Interesting. I didn't realize that it was like a constant thingy.
Yep.
So there's a period where the door is just completely unguarded.
Yes, there
would
is
say
a
so.
brief
Yes.
There is a brief moment where there is nobody at the front door.
Oh shit.
Very brief.
Fuck. Okay, I thought it was just like people taking shifts. I feel like
Hey,
that
it was
just
great.
a waste of
Well.
time then. Shit, I didn't realize that it was like that. I feel
Okay,
that was
rewind.
just not something I.
Granted, you're not at the front of the building, so you're not entirely sure what the rotations are like at the front. If there's more people stationed at the front, you just know that there's a new group of about 7 to 8 cultists that are circling the building every 3 minutes.
Fuck. That completely uproots everything that I thought was gonna be done. Because now I have to think about what I'm gonna do. Because it doesn't make sense now. Nothing that I was planning on makes sense. So none of them would believe me. I think then Lascivious is going to do a different plan. Let me see. Inventory. Let me check my inventory real quick. Make sure I have rope.
You could pretend to be a citizen gone wild and just doing some stuff to lure the front rotation away or something.
And how crowded are they at the door?
We can't
Do
see.
you want to attempt to go around to the front? Because currently where you are, you won't be able to see the front.
Fuck. Yeah, I fucking.
Also, I would like
Fucks
my eye stuff to be going crazy here.
You're to try to see Lol's eyes?
Yeah.
Alrighty. From where you're currently at, no eyes are in, but you're still a decent distance away from the building.
I think I'm still gonna go with what I was originally planning. Assuming I don't know how the rotation goes, but I know that there's a rotation. That is information that you have said I am aware of. So,
Yes, you are aware that every 3 minutes there is a group of 4 Driders that walk amongst the group walk amongst the building, as well as 4 cultists.
Okay, and that's like
Well, wait.
every group has that specific number.
There's some variation
But it's
depending
just a
on the
constant
troop, but that
rotation
is
every 2 minutes. Okay, so Lascivious,
Yes.
gonna say the same thing, but I'm gonna say I'll stay here and wait for the next group. We need people going in like to greet Lolth on our way back.
As an attempt to create a larger gap.
Basically, as an
Think so.
attempt to remove this group from the front door immediately, so that the rest of the group can rush, and then I'm giving off the thing of like I'll stay here and for the next group to show up. We need people greeting Lolth from Lunarium.
Alrighty. You cast Disguise Self. You've
Yep.
seen these cultists before. Your clothing changes. You've got the hood with all the insignias. You become a drow, it is the most common.
Yeah.
And I'll say before this goes off, because there can be a moment where somebody could intervene.
Yep.
Say this is the final moment before I say this plan is gonna. This is what we're
Real
doing.
quick.
Okay,
Real
yeah.
quick. Go ahead. Go
I-
ahead.
Where is Lunarium in regard to Zoar? Because if I remember correctly, it's over
This
in
way.
this direction. So they're gonna go this way. If they go towards Lunarium.
I mean, we have successful hidden stuff, and if we're at where Lascivious is right now, there's a divot where if they're walking past, unless they all just decide to do this for no reason, they're like you're hidden.
Maybe. Alright.
Wait, sorry. Did you point
Seems
to the
risky.
top being where Lunarium is? Or
Yeah, over in this direction.
Lunarium's on the bottom.
Well, there
Lunarium
we
is
go.
over in this direction. You go this way to go to Lunarium.
Isn't... No, because isn't Lunarium on the way to, whatchamacallit? Zaboyum? Because the
Yes,
top
and you
is
go-
the boat town.
Yeah.
Yes, but you go this. No, because the map is a little skewy, but you come from this direction to reach Radana, and then you go from this direction to reach Radana, and then I believe. Hang on, let me
But
pull up my map.
Lunarium is south.
Because in my head, Lunarium has always been in this direction.
But
I
that
will
wouldn't
also
make...
say, like, we already
No.
succeeded on our stealths. And again,
I'm getting
unless
up
for some
there.
reason the call
Yeah, it
signs
does-
are just like, wow, like
It does say Lunarium is south though on the map.
Yeah.
On the
I could have
world.
sworn we've gone this way before to go to Lunarium.
we went that
Yes,
way.
that
That
is-
wouldn't
that
make
is-
sense.
Listen, it's my bad map design. That has always been the way the Lunarium has been. I can guarantee you, I know that this way is Lunarium.
Okay.
Don't go off of world map design. That is my bad map making, because that map is very old.
Also, I'm assuming like It depends, because if we're even like at that little lip there, that little in between the house and the one thing, there's like a divot that comes out. They'll walk past, and if there's like once there's a bit of like once they've gone past a little bit, we have successful saves. You just run around the corner, and then you have the thing behind you blocking their vision. So, I think we're fine, assuming we don't have to just make new saving throws and everything. I think we're fine.
Yeah, so long. I guess the question is, where we are standing right now, is there places to hide? Because the thing is that the
Oh, yeah,
people are rotating
there's-
like this way. They're
Yeah,
rotating through here.
you guys are currently in active stealth from when you guys were going up earlier.
Yeah, so we're hidden
Whether
right
that
now.
is-
Yeah.
at the moment, you are hidden.
Perfect. Yeah, because then
So
if
we're-
they do go this way, as long as we're hidden and we don't move until they leave, then we wait until there's a gap, a larger gap, because there's going to be a less group, and then we can run in.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think Walker's just gonna suddenly, oh wow, they notice you all of a sudden. I don't think that's how that's gonna work.
You could roll perception checks for.
You can't roll. You don't roll perception checks if you're not actively looking for somebody. And I'm assuming we've all passed their casual perception. So I think we're good. I don't think Walker's gonna fuck us over here. If I fail, then maybe yeah, he'll fuck us over. But I'm assuming I'm not going to. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. So persuasion check.
Alrighty. Yeah, you disguise yourself as a cultist.
Yeah.
Going
Would
up
I
to
get
them?
advantage because of that or no?
You would not. You are a regular cultist going up and trying to direct Driders away from their post. In fact, I would honestly say it's disadvantage because of this.
That's fine. That is basically I literally rolled 2 10s and I already automatically get a like plus 10, so that's a 25.
Yeah. 25, okay.
Should
You
I
see
roll
these,
25.
You all see Lascivious walk up to this group of cultists. What exactly do you say?
Exactly what I had said. Lolth is arriving back from the Lunarium. She needs we should send a welcome party. I'll stay here in your stead until the next post shows up.
You see the Driders kind of like look you up and down and are confused at one cultist taking place of 8 people, including 4 Driders themselves. But with such confidence, they do very slowly kind of make their way. The cultists that are just the regular,
I bow to
regular-
the Driders specifically as they pass, almost to like give like a, they're higher than me.
The group of regular elven cultists kind of make their way past. The 5 of you that are still in the bushes, kind of like waiting out, see this troop of cultists just kind of make their way down the slope, and eventually, with a little bit of time, the other 4 Driders begin to make their way down as well. And as they kind of enter the lower area of the populace, you see like small divots of people down to the lower layers just kind of move out of the way, with the just basically just trying to stay out of the conflict. And Lascivious has bought in you guys a much larger divot to potentially get to the front.
And then while I'm here, are the doors just open? Like, is it open concept? Like, can I look inside?
Yeah, there are essentially 2 stairways that go up to 2 separate doors that kind of enter into an open concept, so you can see the inside of the Capitol building from the staircase.
Is
where
it
you would
crowded
enter.
on the inside? Like, are there cultists and everything on the inside, or is it empty?
It's hard to say without actually entering because of the stairway going inside.
I'll just I'll just casually motion to everybody to show up. Assuming no one else is coming, can I like make a perception check to see if like everything's clear, or do I not need that?
No, you wouldn't need it because these guys are
Okay.
not really being subtle about anything. You're able to kind of clock their rotations pretty
Cool.
easily. They're not hiding anything. Like they're
So we
pretty
know we're
confident
good
of
right
their power. Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of gesture for the rest of the group to come by. Now I will need one final group stealth check. And we will say it's still with advantage because Lascivious managed to sway some of one of the rotations away from the building.
Civius' loot,
Oh, right,
utilizing his whole
Oh,
point.
thank God.
Should
Onelia,
Sonic
yeah,
Boom-
just follow my lead and
Okay.
yeah, bardic inspiration.
Ark got a 12 that time. Kalis didn't do good either, I'm afraid. It's all on you guys. Bonelia,
24.
24. Okay.
Do you need me to roll? Yet?
Sonnet?
25.
No, you're fine. And then Mabel,
17.
18. That is more than enough. You guys are able to sneak your way around the side of the building. Kind of getting to the front of the Capitol building. You all see that there is definitely some activity happening on the inside from where you can see. Like, there are some people walking around in that first floor area. Ark looks to you all in the brief moment, knowing that you're going to have to rush in pretty quickly to not be spotted by another one of these rotations coming around. But in the brief moment, he goes, last second chance. Are we setting up a teleporter anywhere here, or are we doing this inside?
No, we have to do it inside. We can't do it here. What do you mean?
I'm just making sure.
The office.
I just-
Because the office is right in the entrance, right?
No.
Oh shit, I thought it was. Yeah, Bonelia?
I just feel like we would be saving more people if we had it out here.
We can't teleport anyone more than us. We can't go through the whole city right now. I want to. Trust me, I want to. But we can't. We're just gonna have to come back when the time is right. We're not abandoning anybody. We're just delaying the rescue.
Okay.
You all take that beat and quickly rush up the stairs, heading into one of the most guarded buildings in all of Zoar. Driders, cultists flock around the city in droves that some would say even deific beings would have trouble handling. But somehow this group of 6 is gonna make it happen. And that's where we're gonna pick up the next session.